Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Working the middle. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll give it to the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's reeled in. It's Casper. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that. Last week. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Play action. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Beneath the shadow of Howard's block, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Salter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Here's a heat. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
To the air, it's Murphy. Using his feet to buy time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Davidson. Hard-hitting tackle.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. But we're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Got it in the middle with Sanders. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Takes the handoff. It's Lee. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on FK if they can stop him on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Murphy. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, you know, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop.
He's loose on the right. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying play action. Now sliding to his left. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Caught over the middle, it's Davidson. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. On the run, it's Lee. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Into the end zone. Got his man downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Murphy. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the outside. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Makes a connection. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Clemson! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now on first down from the 28. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires left. Got his man. There he goes to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. He's
got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He'll keep it himself. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Brown. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Powers through the defender. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And the Cyclones back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Casper.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run to the left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Quarterback making checks.